now we have a portfolio of 3 buildings. The community centre in Brunel Street we own outright. The building that we're in now, the Riverside Warehouse, we have on a 25-year lease from Cardiff Council, and we pay £1 a year, which is very reasonable for the lease. And it was basically upgraded with funds from the National Lottery. And again, after we took on the warehouse in fairly quick succession, there was an opportunity to take on board the Wyndham Street Centre, which had been built in the early 1950s and had been run for a couple of decades, 40 years maybe, by the Women's Royal Voluntary Service. Okay. I suppose one of the most important things to remember when you have a portfolio of assets is that they can be quite expensive to run. So you have to, increasingly today, you have to be more enterprising to ensure some kind of sustainable future. Long gone are the days when you can completely depend upon grants. In Brunel Street, which is the building we own, it's mostly education and training goes on there.
I'm running this class since 1996, and so many children they learn Urdu, in up to GCSE. So it's mixed class, from age 7 to 16. I get students. I get 20 students.
In the Wyndham Street Centre, it's mainly, the agenda is mainly directed towards elderly people, and the main cornerstone of that is the provision of a 5-day luncheon club service. That building is hired out to different groups on evenings and weekends. The Riverside Warehouse, it used to be an old auction room years ago, and well, it started out as a pop factory actually. This was upgraded, as I said, with a large lottery grant and other funds about 3 years ago. So today you've seen here a sewing class with Asian women, and then a kind of a low-key keep fit class with a healthy eating cookery session.
The classes we are running in South Riverside Community Centre is the healthy cooking and the exercise classes, because the health is deteriorating for our community and especially for the women. So we asked the Riverside Community Centre to help us, and they came up with the idea that yes, they will give us the venue on a very low charges, and we are running this, and the community around here is a lot of South Asian communities, and there are a lot of women are coming to us to help us, and now we are here to run this from 12 to 15 ladies are coming every week and for the healthy cooking, and then 20 to 25 ladies for the healthy exercise.
But I think just in terms of the organisations, because voluntary organisations tend to have a tendency to go up and down. You need some kind of stability in terms of your infrastructure. So I think you've basically got to get your organisation fit for purpose before you start taking on, assets in a serious way. And I think the key things to that is having robust administration and finance mechanisms, and also robust governance in terms of your management structures, etc. If you've got that and a clear vision, that's the other important thing about what you want to do. I think those are the most important kind of components. Spread the load. If you can recruit a large membership, because people burn out in voluntary organisations to succeed. But the thing that will help you with that is having good basic administration, because I think even if it's just a part-time, administrator and a part-time finance person, that kind of thing will take the weight off voluntary members who are often, quite busy themselves and have, only a certain amount of time to commit to local voluntary organisations. So that's, my main bits of advice on that front, I think.